Tokyo has endless things to do and see for the whole family. Whether you want to explore Japanese history or get your adrenaline pumping, you won't be disappointed. Welcome back to our travel series, where we bring you all the details of top travel destinations so you can plan the trip of a lifetime. Today, we'll talk about 10 things to do in Tokyo with kids. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe and activate the bell to be notified when we upload. Owl Cafe, Tokyo Akiba Fukurou. This may be the first you've heard of an owl cafe, but it's a must-visit when you're in Tokyo. Both adults and kids can interact with a range of owl species. There are 40 owls you can learn about, hold, and of course, take pictures with. But this isn't an actual cafe, so you'll have to get food elsewhere. The couple who run the cafe prioritize the owls' safety and well-being. They keep group numbers limited and ensure the environment is calm and relaxing. So book in advance to avoid disappointment. The experience lasts around an hour or less, and you'll have plenty of time to see other attractions that day. Access to the cafe is easy. It's a few minutes away from Akihabara station. The cafe's website even has pictures alongside directions to ensure you don't get lost. Tokyo National Museum. The Tokyo National Museum houses the largest collection of Japanese artifacts and artworks worldwide. Some exhibits are year-round, but others are temporary and special. There are lots of family-friendly facilities, as well as hands-on learning experiences and family workshops to engage kids of all ages. Since there's plenty to see and do at the museum, you'll need at least an hour. But many people spend the whole day there to make the most of it, and the restaurants in the area make it easy to grab a bite. Getting to the museum is a breeze. There are 4 public transport links within a 15-minute walk of the museum. If you are driving, there are multiple car parks nearby. teamLAB Planets Tokyo. Immerse yourself in modern art exhibits at the teamLAB Planets Tokyo. This museum has won multiple awards as a top tourist attraction for its large-scale artworks and impressive digital technology. Walk through water, become one with the flowers, and watch the waterfall of light. And prepare to use all 5 senses. Tickets sell out quickly, so book well in advance. And go earlier in the day when it's quieter, before the crowds come in. You'll need a couple hours at the museum to see several exhibits. You could stay longer to get some delicious vegan ramen, grab a drink, or have a look around. If you're traveling by public transport, the Shin-Toyosu train station is within walking distance. You can also pay for parking nearby. Ueno Park. Pay a visit to Ueno Park, one of Tokyo's most popular with the locals. There are multiple museums to visit, including the Tokyo National Museum. Head to the zoo where children can see the animals, or visit the beautiful ponds and rent a boat with the kids. The fun doesn't stop there. Check out one of the regular performances in the park, visit one of the weekend markets, or simply enjoy the beautiful surroundings. Don't forget to have lunch at one of the many restaurants and cafes there. You could spend the whole day here or pop by for a couple of hours. You won't need to worry about getting there. There are multiple public transport stations around the outside of the park. There are also taxi stands and car parks located right next to the attraction. Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. If you love beautiful scenery, then the Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden is a must-see. Covering 144 acres with so many stunning trees and flowers, you'll love exploring this oasis in the city. Kids will love the play areas, where they can burn off some energy. You can even try classes and workshops for families. Make sure to check the website before your visit, as some classes require advanced booking. There are places to eat within the gardens, but it's also the perfect place for a picnic. How long you spend here is up to you. You can utilize the several train, subway, and bus stops nearby. Just check the map to see which entrance you want to stop near. If you drive, there's a parking lot near the Okito Gate. Meiji Jingu Shrine. The Meiji Jingu Shrine is the perfect opportunity for kids to explore. Older kids can soak up the atmosphere and learn about the historic and spiritual significance of the shrine. And kids of all ages can explore the 700,000 square meter shrine forest. Stop by the Imperial Garden to see the famous irises the emperor planted for his empress. You'll also find the Meiji Shrine Museum on the grounds, where kids and adults can learn more about this important piece of Japanese culture. There are regular events and ceremonies at the shrine, which are quite special to see. Check the website to see what's on while you're there. If you're lucky, you might even see a traditional Japanese wedding. Expect to spend a couple of hours or longer at the shrine if you want to take your time and enjoy the surroundings. It's best to get there via public transport. There are stations within a 10-minute walk. There's also a car park, but it can get very busy, and if it's full, you'll be turned away. Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower is the city's most beloved tower, often described as similar to the Eiffel. Check out the Foot-town levels, where there are illustrations, galleries, exhibitions, and regular events. On the main deck, which is 150 meters up, you'll be able to enjoy some incredible views. Of course, the top deck is where the real action is. Head up another 100 meters and soak in unmatched views of the city around you. A tour is the only way to access this deck, and you must book in advance. You should expect to spend around 2 hours at the tower, depending on whether you eat there. Access is easy, with multiple subway and bus stops within a 2 to 15-minute walk. There's even a free shuttle bus that runs from Tokyo Station Marunouchi exit to the tower. There are bicycle stands if you're cycling, and a paid car park next to the tower. Senso-Ji Temple. Senso-Ji Temple is Tokyo's oldest temple, and it's one of the most iconic places to visit as a tourist in Tokyo. Enjoy learning all about the history and spiritual meaning of the temple and its grounds. Visitors of all ages can get their fortune read and take part in smoke healing rituals. If you're lucky, you'll see an event while you're there. Make sure to stop by Nakami's Shopping Street. It's one of the oldest markets in Tokyo, selling traditional Japanese toys, food, and gifts. Allocate about 2 hours or more for your visit. It can get busy, and you'll need plenty of time to take it all in. There are many public transport stops nearby, some within a 5-minute walk. There are some places to park nearby if you're driving, but it can be tricky to find a space and can become costly. Tokyo Skytree. Tokyo Skytree is the world's tallest freestanding broadcasting tower, standing at a whopping 2,080 feet high. Hop in a super-fast elevator to the top and watch the stunning 360-degree views of the city from the observation deck. Tokyo Skytree's official mascot, Sorakara-chan, will greet the kids and be available to take photos at specific times. Kids can even send a postcard or letter to a loved one from a postbox in the sky. Take a stroll through the glass-walled Tembo Galleria, where you can see more breathtaking views and feel as though you're walking through the air. You'll need around 3 hours here, or longer if you want to explore the shopping center at the base of the tower. Grabbing food at one of the restaurants can also take some time. Using public transport to get to the Skytree is highly recommended. Several trains stop at the Tokyo Skytree station, and there's a Skytree shuttle running from various areas in the city right to the tower. Tokyo Disneyland. Tokyo Disneyland is the ultimate family-friendly day out at one of the world's largest theme parks. There are endless rides and attractions for kids and adults of all ages. Take a jungle cruise to see wild animals at Adventureland, or stroll over to Westerland for a ride on Big Thunder Mountain. Experience the iconic Splash Mountain in Critter Country, or let your imagination run wild in Fantasyland. Younger kids will adore Toontown, where they can see some of the characters' houses and play interactive games. And don't miss out on Tomorrowland to visit space. Of course, there are plenty of places to eat, shop, see shows, and meet the characters too. You'll need a full day at this park to try it all. Even then, you might not get to see everything. Do plenty of research and plan your day so you don't miss anything you really want to see. Although there are car parks there, driving isn't the best, as it becomes extremely busy and spaces aren't guaranteed. Instead, use public transport. Direct buses and shuttles run from nearby hotels. The nearest train station is JR Maihama Station, which is a 15-minute ride from the park. Shuttles and buses run regularly from local stations to make your visit easier. Which attractions would you want to visit? We always love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for joining us. See you in the next video.